I was going to speak about this last week, but we didn't get a chance. Because one of the things that we have in the portion of last week is that, one of our mothers, Leah, right? Jacob had 4 wives. I don't know if he's lucky or unlucky, whatever you want to judge. I have no idea. It's your business. Uh, but just a joke. But whatever you do, please get married to one person, one wife. That's it. One husband, one wife, not two. Otherwise, they're going to gang up against you. It's not a good thing. There's going to be a lot of jealousy. But anyways, the thing that I wanted to speak about, putting the jokes aside, is that Leah had 6 kids. That's one of the wives of Jacob. The first one she names Reuven. Second one Shimon. Third one Levi. The Bible gives us reasons why she gave their names. When it comes to the fourth one, she says, I'm going to name him Yehuda, because in Hebrew, Yehuda means to thank. Because now I'm thanking God for giving me a 4th child. Now, guys, what's the first question that enters your mind? She thanks God for the 4th kid. What's the question?
Why not the first?
Why not the first kid? Imagine you do me a favor once. I don't say thank you. You do me a favor the second time. At the 4th time, I wake up, Jason? Yeah, Jason, I'm not. Thank you for doing me favors the 4th time. What about the first 3 times? It doesn't really make sense. So we have to understand what her logic was. So, there are certain things that you have to accept because, that's the way the rabbis explain it. It says that our mothers were like prophets, semi-prophets. They knew Jacob was going to get married to 4 wives. And they knew he was going to have 12 sons. He had actually 13 kids, 12 sons and a daughter. She must have been the most beloved one, huh? The only girl amongst 12 boys. It's amazing. But anyways, so if they knew that Jacob is going to have 4 wives, so how many kids should each wife have to be equal? 12 divided by 4. There should be 3. 3, right? So 3, not 3.5. 3. So they were convinced, that if everybody's going to have 3 kids, that's basically what I deserve. There's nothing to thank. What's there to thank? I deserve I get what I deserve. Once she had the 4th kid, she had more than what she deserved. Not only that she had more than what she deserved, she started thinking, maybe even the first 3 kids that I had is more than what I deserve. God gave it to me because he's kind, not because I'm entitled to it. So it's not only that she thanked God for the 4th child, she realized that we get things more than what we deserve. God is so kind that he gives us more than what we deserve. So she started thinking maybe the first 3 kids were out of God's kindness too. So the lesson that we learn, people, honestly, gratitude is one of the greatest things that makes us happy. We live in a society that, unfortunately, sometimes they teach us you're never happy. I don't have enough. I have to have the latest cell phone, right? If you have a car, after 2 weeks, you get bored, man. I have to get a new car. What we learn from here is actually look at whatever we have and be thankful to God. I'm going to share the last story with you. This actually happened with the Lubavitcher Rebbe. He had one of his followers that he was married and he had a small apartment. So he wrote a letter to Lubavitcher Rebbe complaining that, I have a family and I have few kids. This apartment is too small, but I don't have money to go buy a bigger apartment. Can you give me a blessing to buy a bigger apartment? So the Rebbe wrote to him in a very, very nice way. The way you write your letter, I see that you're married. You got to thank God. There are many people your age that are not even married yet. Number 2, I see that you're blessed with children. There are many people in your group that are married, but they're not blessed with children. I see that you actually own your small apartment. There are many people in your age that don't even own an apartment. They're still paying rent. So the Rebbe says, I suggest you should thank God for all these blessings that you have. Then pray and ask for some more money, and I'm sure God will bless you with more money to be able to buy a bigger apartment. Anyways, in New York, they live mostly in apartments. As you know, there's like a lot of people there. But one of the things that we learn, just like we learned from Leah, our mother, that we have to have gratitude, thank God for whatever we have. And from the story with the Lubavitcher Rebbe, we learned that if you actually thank for what we have, then we deserve to get even a lot more. Thank you, people.